Hi everybody, hi my lovely turtles, welcome back to our channel. Hey, today is Saturday. How is your bank holiday going? Sorry, miss y'all. Today it's Sunday actually, Sunday bank holiday weekend. Tomorrow is still a bank holiday. How is yours going? Well, okay, mine's been quiet so far, but hey, coming here today with another review, y'all, for Marriage Bootcamp Hip Hop Edition. I believe it's season 17, episode 9, and it's entitled Truth Hurts. Okay, or shall we just call it the pre lie detector test day? Okay, so before we start, let's just get this out of the way. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you know what's up. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video as well so other people can enjoy it. If you've been rocking with us since the beginning, I'd like to thank you for it. Aquaba, bienvenue, caribou, you welcome to this channel. And right, let's get to it. All right. So this episode was all about having the lie detector test in the first part, and in the second part, it was about when the couple finally go out for a night out and act like they're single. So every single person had to ask the partner one question to which they will get the answer next week, which is the last episode, like the finale of the season. And then after that, they'll be going out separately from each other, right? So before we start as well, I just want to notify the fact that Vado will not be able to ask Tyra a question because of the incident that happened on the show. He put his hands on her, so he won't be able to ask a question. Instead of that, it'll be Judging Toller who's gonna formulate a question to Tyra, not to let her off the hook. And also, Hazel-e. Hazel-e will not take the lie detector test as such because she's been through a miscarriage. So because of her body going through all these hormonal changes, so she won't be taking one, but she'll be asking questions to Devon, and they'll carry on the process as normal. So let's get down to the questions, right? So first of all, we have Phaedra and Medina Islam. I just found out what his surname was this week, Islam, and we talk about Medina a little bit later on. So the question for Phaedra to Medina was, do you want to be in a sexual relationship with Medina? That was the question for Phaedra to Medina. And Medina asked the same question to Phaedra, which was, do you want to be in a sexual relationship with Phaedra? So we find out. The question for Shonda and Willie, for Shonda, it was, do you plan to be faithful to Shonda going forward? That's Shonda asking Willie. And Willie will ask Shonda, can you forgive me for my infidelities? Pretty obvious. I mean, that's what they've been fighting about since the beginning of the show. All right. Hazel-e and Devon. So, Hazel-e will be asking this to Devon. Are you using me for clout? Are you a clout chaser? No, she won't be asking it like that. But Jadine told her, bless her heart, reformulated the question for her in a more classy way, in a classier way, I should say. Are you using me for fame? That's what she'd be asking. And Devon will be asking Hazel-e, do you see me as a boy or a man? I think Devon could have come up with a better question than that. I don't know. But that question just seems like, yeah, she sees you as a boy. We all see it because she act like it, you act like it, and then she treats you like one. If you don't want to be a boy, act like a man. If you don't want someone to see you as a boy, you better act like a man. That's what I was going to say. But basically, hey, that was the questions. And I'm surprised that Geraldine turned a co-sign for her. I thought she was going to come up with something a bit more elaborated. But okay, we see. I guess that's their issue. That's his issue with Hazel-e. So, Tyre and Jodlin Toller. I want a video because it's not taking part. So, Jodlin Toller will ask this to Tyre. Do you accept physical violence as part of a relationship? I have a feeling is going to be a yes for this one because every single relationship I mean, the public ones that we know that she's been in, which was with Joe Biden, it was a it was kind of violent and it was abusive as well. And we know that Tyree's got demands, so we see. Tyree will ask Vado, "Are you apologetic for putting your hands on my neck?" We find out. Okay, so for the second part, they get to go out and enjoy themselves. And that night it was interesting because you think that the people that have been acting very remorseful throughout the show, they behave themselves better. Basically, when they went out, the girls were pretty okay. None of them did outrageously. But for the most part, it was Devon and Willie that were really interesting because you think Devon would be the player because he's young and Hazel-e will always be on his neck nagging. But he was actually the one that showed up. He acted right. Him and Medina were acting right, respecting the woman, not flirting or engaging with any woman at the club. But Willie is just another story. That just show Willie has still got his cheating ways. I'm pretty sure that the first chance he would get to cheat, he will cheat because it's not done. Whatever it is that is in the system, he hasn't got it out yet. I don't know how long it's gonna take him because isn't he going towards his 40s now? Or maybe he's having a midlife crisis. I don't know. But Willie was so disrespectful to Shonda. He was flirting with the girls there at the club. And he didn't even want to let the conversation go, asking for names and numbers and whatnot, and even lying the fact that he was married. You just say, yeah, we all single or we not married, something like that. I'm like, who does that? You the one who's even married. Like the other two are technically singles. They're in relationships, yeah, but they're not married. So, and we all caught that. And it took Devon, a 25-year-old boy, to come and 25-year-old boy in a man's body to come and rescue him from these girls because he couldn't take himself from the whole situation. Let me rephrase that. It took Devon, a 25-year-old boy, a drunk 25-year-old boy in a man's body to save his ass. I mean, I don't know what else to say about Willie. Very disappointed because it seems like all this work he so-called put in all this time, it just disappeared because of his action during the night out, right? I mean, when they got back to the house, Devon was really drunk. He couldn't walk down the stairs. And then here come Hazel-e, keep nagging at him again. Like, okay, what's this lipstick on you? What's this blood? Is this some bitch's blood on a time of the month? I mean, what kind of reflection is this? And then the irony is, he was the one that acted right, actually. I mean, she nags him all the time. She picks arguments with him all the time. I don't really know what he sees in her. I don't know. It must be love because love is blind, honey. But if that was me, I would have left long time ago, like to the left. Okay. So what was really surprising about this episode for me is that both Shonda and Tyree are still considering staying in this unhealthy, toxic, destructive relationship. You think they would have left by now and seen some kind of light, but they're still holding on to it for dear light. Please, ladies, if you learn nothing else, please learn this. Know your woman's worth. Know your worth as a woman. Like, nobody's supposed to put their hands on you. Don't put your hands on anybody. And most importantly, infidelity is a deal breaker. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we cheated, with who, how long. It's just a deal breaker. It doesn't even matter if you're married or not. But as long as you're in a relationship, you cheated with somebody, that trust's gone out of the window. It's like deuces. I mean, I don't understand this new mentality of today. Like, everybody's trying to condone, well, he cheated, but okay, it was before we got married. Or like, well, he cheated, but okay, he's sorry, or he won't do it again. Well, he cheated, but okay, it was only sexting. Clearly, whatever it is that he did, and he did it at least 12 times with 12 women. So should have been out of there a long time ago. Like, should be over it. But okay, I'm not them. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm no Shonda and I'm no Tyree, right? That's just what I would do. But it seems to be common sense. Let me know what you think down below in the box. Okay. And also, we just talk about Hazel-e as well and Devon. Her relationship is very toxic. And sidebar, please. Why is Hazel keep talking about clout? Who told Hazel that she was famous? I mean, apart from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, from which she was on, nasally, shout out to Forest Wax for a very, for a few seasons, and she was the one chasing clout with that producer that used to go out with Masika Kalisha. What was her name? What was his name? Youngberg. I mean, at least when I would start watching the show, I knew who Tyree was. Ray J ex girlfriend. I know who Hazel was, and she was so-called best friend of Tyree until she got on the show. So why does she feel like he needs her in his life for fame? I don't understand. Is she that famous? I mean, if she is, maybe I don't know. She didn't like me somehow, but I don't know. It's not like she's a household name. It's not like she's Beyonce or Michelle Obama or Serena Williams. I don't know. Like, who is Hazel-e? Talking about clout all the time. It's only the people that are not that famous that are worried about clout. I mean, go figure. All right. Okay. So what I want to know next week from you guys is, before we go on the question for next week, we're gonna talk about Medina. Okay. So this week I'm gonna talk about it a bit more later in details in another video. But this week we find out some things, some questionable facts that came out about Medina. I don't know if they're facts, but questionable accusations that came out about Medina made by Claudia Jordan, who was his ex-girlfriend at the time. If you don't know who Claudia Jordan is, she used to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the only one that managed to check in the leaks. And also she has a show on Fox. It's like I think it's called Queens with Cocktails or Ladies with Cocktails, something like that. She's on it with Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox and so on. Yeah. So I watched the show. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. So she made some allegation that she was in an abusive and violent relationship with Medina Islam. She gave some receipt. He came out, denied it, also gave some receipt. So I don't know at this point who's telling the truth, who's lying, but it really changed my perception of Medina, because so far he's been acting right on the show. I don't know if that's his real person, his real persona, the way he acts in real life, or he just put it on from the show. Now I don't know. If I was Phaedra, I'd be concerned. Like, I need to dig deep into his history and find out what's going on, because there's no smoke without fire. And also it's interesting that she's just talking about it now. Why? I don't know. So there's all this question in the air. So we're gonna keep an eye on the story and see how it goes. But I said in the past video that Medina used to be my favorite according to his behavior on the show. I always mentioned that I didn't know what his personal life or past life was, but from the way he was acting on the show, it felt right for me. Okay? Alright. So what I want to know next week is who will pass the test, the lie detector test, and who will fail the lie detector test, right? I'm gonna give my prognostic for this week. I think the people who will pass the test are Phaedra, Medina, Vedo, and Devon for me. And the people who will fail will be Tyree, Really, and Shonda. So let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the lie detector test coming up for next week. Also, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video as well so other people can enjoy it. And also, if you've been rocking with me from the beginning, thank you. You're welcome. Akwaba. I love you guys. Karibu, my lovely turtles. And I shall see you next time. Till next time. Bye.